most expensive thing is your focus, your attention. I don't know. I have shared this example in some of my sessions, those who already have attended my workshops. But when I look at the landing page of Google, which is the biggest, the world's largest billboard, where millions and millions of viewers, they pass by, they go through the landing page of Google. Can you imagine how much money Google can make if it allows a small advertisement in a corner, left side corner or the right side corner, because the visitors are massive and the company give and pay money because they will also get revenue. But the question is, does Google do that? If you look at the Google's page, they want your complete focus only on their logo, that is Google. The world's largest billboard is blank. Therefore, focus is the currency. Your attention is the currency. Whatever money the companies can put, they don't want to share the focus with them because they want your complete focus on their landing page. So, in this distracted world, how can we improve our focus and use it for our benefit, for our productivity? And then, can we integrate my work, my study, and my life? This, I have set the objective depending on the pace and the need of this session, we will be able to achieve. Okay? Now, going forward, normally when I look at the audience, when I came to know that we have to design a program, so multiple roles, when I look at myself, when I'm in the office, I play an employee role. At the same time, also family member. Sometimes I play a student because I'm learning, an individual. So largely we have these 4 roles on day-to-day basis which we are playing, and we are juggling with all these 4 roles. We are struggling badly. We are trying to understand, we are trying to manage all these 4 roles together. And I'm sure those of you have already started juggling with these 4 roles, or very soon you will start playing these roles, or you have to plan for these 4 roles. So the problem is, the real challenge is not the roles, not the efforts, not the work which you do, but the problem is the alignment. Okay? How many of you think that you have no time? Can you say me? Those who think that I have no time. Can you log into chat box and say me? Very difficult. No time. Nobody? Very good. That is what I wanted to highlight. Everybody has, how much time we have? We all have time. Time is fixed. But when we talk about time management, you cannot manage time. Managing time means I have 10 minutes extra, I can take it out from my pocket and give it to you. That is not possible. So time cannot be managed. It is limited, and it is limited for everybody. Just 24 hours. So when I say I have 24 hours and I cannot manage time, which means I need to manage my energy. For us, time is energy. So today's session will highlight the importance of managing my energy. Because if I can manage my energy, I will be able to manage it. So align myself according to the energy which I am in. So number 1, time is fixed. Time is fixed. Energy is time. So energy can be renewed. Energy can be renewed. We can renew the energy. And focus is trainable. We can get the training on how to improve my focus. So 3 terms. 1, time is fixed. I cannot manipulate. I cannot manage it. I can manage myself. I can manage my energy, and I can train my focus. So the common myths which we most of the time come across, that I don't have enough, I must do everything perfectly, and multitasking saves time. If any one of you believe that multitasking saves time, it is myth. The definition of myth is which is not proven as true. Myth, which is not proven yet. So I have not enough time, it is myth. It's not proven. I must do everything perfectly, it is myth. I cannot do everything perfectly. And multitasking saves time, it is also a myth. It does not save time. It increases the stress and burnout. See, whatever we call multitasking, have you seen people while talking on the phone, and when they are climbing down or climbing up on stairs, they suddenly tumble, they miss the steps? Have you experienced it or not? Say yes or no. While talking on the phone, you are walking, yes. And suddenly you stumbled. Did it happen? It happens. Because we as a human being, we are not wired for multitasking. When we think we are multitasking, we are just jumping between the tasks. When I'm talking on the phone, I'm talking on the phone. When I'm walking, I'm walking. And suddenly when I get hit, I get stumbled because I was busy in the phone. So multitasking is myth. Please come out of this mindset. I have no enough time, come out of this mindset. I have to manage myself according to the time I have. And I'll come to that slide where I have the peak my energy, when my energy is low, when my energy is draining. And if I can manage that energy level, my time will be managed very well. So the framework is, number 1, time is fixed 24 hours, energy is renewable, and focus is trainable. These 3 points which we will discuss today and tomorrow. And if we could balance these, then we can manage the stress, and activity will also go. You will also be recognized. You will also be ready always to submit your assignments and tasks in time. Okay. So when we look at the work and study, you are also studying, and as I said in the first slide, that study is not going to stop. Don't think you got a degree of MCA and BCA, then your next 40-year job is guaranteed. No, it is not going to work. So now we have to manage this work life and work study, all 3. And there is a cycle. This cycle is a vicious cycle. When we get involved into overwork, then we get fatigue gets to poor focus gets delayed, and delay takes all the stress and again overwork. So this is a vicious cycle. It is continuously working with all of us. Overwork, fatigue, poor focus, delay, stress. Overwork, fatigue, poor focus, delay, stress. It is continuously running, and it will keep running. There is a law of motion, that anything which is in motion will remain in its motion unless you interrupt it. Unless you consciously interrupt, you enter somewhere in this cycle. If you do not interrupt consciously to this cycle will remain in its motion. Any object which is in motion, if outside changes are not made or force is not applied, it will remain in that condition. So remember this cycle, and then we have to interrupt consciously. And that is where I'm going to take you to. So now for working learners, number one, we have to find out where are my time leaks, my social media. By the way, are you aware how many hours in 24 hours you spend on social media only? Can you give me just ballpark figure? How many hours roughly do you think you spend on social media? You can log in the chat box and type in the chat box. How many hours do you think you use the social media? Maybe Instagram, 8 hours. Prabhat Kumar Singh. Others? How many hours YouTube streaming? Okay, so you are working on YouTube. 2 hours. No, I'm consuming. You're not streaming. You're not producing. You're a consumer. About 4 to 5 hours, Aris. 2 hours. Neat. Dixit. 2 hours. Darshana. 2 hours, 24 hours.
बोल रहा
Only on social media.
तेरा लाइव करेगा कि नहीं करेगा अभी?
लाइव चालू है रे.
We train our energy.
क्लास चल रहा है मेरा.
So these are our leaks. Social media.
2:30 बजे खत्म हो जाएगा.
गाने लगा लूं ना?
Tasks, no clear priorities.
तब तक गाने चले दूं ना?
नहीं मैं तू ठीक है.
So we have to recognize this. We have to be aware that every 24 hours I am spending 2 hours, 1.5 hours on social media, and that is the energy. When you are consuming the information, consuming social media, you are draining your energy, and that is where you can say in very crude word, wasting time, because you are draining energy. So when your energy is draining, you are wasting your time. That's my fundamental rule. Okay, so now let us talk about the energy management. Now, when we look at the energy, which is also time, whenever I call energy, you please replace it by time. Time is energy. There's no other choice. So we have three types of energy. One is called the physical energy. Then we have mental energy. Then we have emotional energy, and last we have the digital energy. Like suddenly we get a notification and then we start looking at it, some sound, some beep. So largely we have to manage, we have to look at, we have to work with these 4 different types of energy, and it is renewable. Energy is renewable provided you make some conscious efforts. So those who have heard the term called circadian effect or circadian cycle, circadian, CIRCADIAN, circadian effect. Have you heard? Those who have heard, can you write yes? Those who have not, now. Circadian effect? Now? Okay, now. Okay. Fine. I got the idea. So today I will give you the task. When tomorrow you come back on the session, please make note. This is your homework that you have to find out about the circadian effect. I will take it tomorrow, maybe double click on it, but it's your work, because I believe that learning happens by what learner does, not by what teacher does. But today I'm going to talk about ultradian rhythm. It is ultradian rhythm, means whenever we are, our daily life, we are into these 3 different energy levels. Now my question to you, listen to it carefully. The question is, if you had to appear for a very difficult exam for 2 hours, you want very purpose exam, when you want to take this exam during the day? Repeat question. If I had to take a very difficult exam for 2 hours and I want the highest score and the perfect score in that exam, when would I want to take it during the day? Think about it and let me know in the chat box what time during the day you would like to take this exam where you want to perfect score and very important, very difficult. Give me time. What time you would like to? Think about it. Think about it. What time you would like to take this exam? Morning. Yeah. Meet says 10 a.m. Haris. Okay. Any others? Those who are live in this call, let me know. Morning. No, morning is very morning. Till what time? Morning people, they are taking the morning at 11, 11:30, 12. They think it is morning for them also. So I wanted to know exact time. When do you feel more? That is called the surge, the high beta waves. This is the high beta wave. At that time, you are very much into flow. We all are different in this surge, in the energy. That's why I was looking for time. When I look at myself, I feel morning 6:30 to roughly around 9:30 is my wave, my high wave, surge. And what happens during this time? If I can find out my surge, that is the ultradium rhythm. We all have to find out our own
दिवेश भाई
surge.
स्वागत है स्ट्रीम पे बताओ टाइम
Once I come to know about my
टाइम बताओ
surge,
टाइम क्या
the
बताऊं
magic
यार
of this is within less effort, you
एक तो ये चलता
will
रहता ये
gain
आजकल
more
यूट्यूब का
output.
ग्लिच आ गया है शायद कुछ
You will gain more
स्ट्रीमिंग में
output.
बहुत प्रॉब्लम हो रही है
That is what the power it has, the surge, the energy is very high. So 6:30 to 9:30, when I get my surge, during that time I have to decide that what work I am going to do. What shall I do? Because at that time my energy level is very high.
मेरे को उतना सुबह मॉर्निंग में तो ताकत नहीं आती है भाई
The
मेरी
toughest
फ्रेश
task
मूड
which I
तब
have
रहती
to
है
do,
जब मैं 1 बज जाती है
I
शायद
put
तब
it during that time. And ultradium rhythm says, if you work 40 minutes
और दिवेश भाई खाना
only
पीना हो गया
during
तुम्हारा
your surge, 40
और
minutes
21 मिनट वेट कर लो मेरा क्लास खत्म हो
you
जाएंगे
will to produce roughly 4-hour work. Normally during the daytime, which you would take good 4 hours of time to complete, during your surge hours, your high beta wave time, at that energy, it will take it at 1 hour, 1:4. But this surge does not remain throughout. It does not remain that way. It also goes down. That is called the crash. Now, when we look at the crash, what kind of
कितने बजे
jobs
तक क्लास
should I
होगी
do
2:30
during
बजे
the
तक
crash
2:30
when my energy level is going down?
2:30 तक
I'm not very, my beta wave is down, surge is not there. So at that time, we should plan those work, which is generally the clerical work, or maybe if you are getting your video lectures, if you start watching your video lectures at your surge time, then you will not be utilizing
तो फिर
your
तब
high
आता हूँ
beta wave
बाय
energy
बाय बाय दिवेश
properly.
भाई
You have to align yourself. So when the surge comes, for example, when I ask you, when do you feel little foggy, little sleepy, little drained, little tired during the day? Roughly at what time do you find this happening to you? Can you put it in the chat box? Feeling sleepy, little tired, little foggy, little hungry. Everybody has his or her different time zone. So what time do you think this comes during the daytime. Can you put it in the chat box? I'm just, yeah. About 4 p.m. So that is my crash time. At that time, I'm actually little tired. So I can passively, any work which is passively to be done. For example, I have to complete my video lectures, which are there in my portal. I can plan to watch those videos during that time. So budget your time according to your energy waves, energy level. Morning hours when you have to do some assignments, some thinking level, some project you have to complete. Remember, within 40 minutes, you can complete large part of the project. During the crash time, you can passive work, you can do some clerical job, some data filling, or some passively watching videos. That you can do. And then comes your rebound. The rebound again. That is time. That is where you actually, recharge yourself. At that time, maybe, and even during the crash time also, there is no. Are you able to do that? Just 10-minute power nap. Close your eyes, because most of the time we are draining our energy by our eyes. If you simply keep your eyes open for a little longer period of time, you will get more tired. So a small blink, the eyes, when it blinks, it recharges your eyes, your energy in that moment. Imagine if there's no blink possibility given to the human, how it will happen. If 24 hours it is just open, can we survive? Not possible. So little blink, in that little 2-second blink, we gain our energy back. That is why they say, when you take power nap, 10-minute power nap, close your eyes and just take power nap, you feel more recharged, and that is your physical energy charging. There are some examples to do your eyes exercises also to renew your energy. For example, you put your index finger in front of your eyes and take it on your right and let your eyeballs follow the finger. Don't move your head. Let your eyeballs follow the finger, then bring it in the center, then take it on the left and let the eyeballs follow. So what happens? Your eyeballs also get little exercise. Then let it go up, 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 up and follow, down, down, down and follow. Because what we are doing, we are not recognizing that we have two eyes and we are not taking care of it. And that is where we feel our energy is drained. So to recharge, to rebound, I would suggest that sometimes during the day, some eyes exercise also. The second problem, which is where we are losing our energy and we are feeling tired badly, is we are not breathing properly. We are not breathing properly. How many of you know how to breathe properly first? Breathing is the biggest challenge. We are very superficially breathing from this lung, upper part of my body only. I will challenge, if you start little deep breathing from your stomach, whenever you remember, when you are in work, when you are in, let me stop this first. Let me talk to all of you. Whenever you are in your work, at your studies, the moment you realize that you are not breathing properly, immediately start deep breathing. And hold it for a couple of minutes and then leave it. So there is a breathing exercise, call it 4. Box breathing, box breathing. Where I lost my control. Wait a minute. Box breathing. Wait a minute. Little disturbance when I stopped presenting. It gave a small problem. Yeah, is my presentation visible to all of you?
No, sir.
Oh, no, presentation disappeared. Okay. I was just trying to erase what I wrote on the slide and it disappeared. Yeah. Now, is it working?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Correct. Yes. So, one is my breathing exercise. My suggestion is learn to breathe box breathing. Count 1 to 7 and take your breath. 1 to 7. They call it box breathing. Okay. Box breathing. We are all doing this to recharge our energy because energy is time. So count 1 to 7, take it in, hold it. 7, 4, 7. Hold for 4 seconds. Again for 7 seconds you release the breath. Don't release in one shot, in one go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Deep breath. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Leave it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is called box breathing. 7, 4, 7. Within 5 to 10 minutes, you will see the energy level has gone up. So 2 exercises, one for your eye training, one for your taking power nap, the other one for your breath. It should be deep. Now, is my circadian rhythm, ultradian rhythm, when I'm in surge, when I'm crashing, when I'm rebounding, and I know that I have to rebuild my energy. Energy can be rebuilt by breathing, by exercises, by little stretch. I will do a small exercise right now. You will see if you can do it. Sometimes try it out. See, if you can, I'll just take little, both the arms, if you put up in the sky, just like this. Keep it like this for some time, as much as you can. Whenever your crash is happening, whenever your energy level is going down, the best exercise while sitting, while standing, by walking, anytime, nothing to be done. Just both the arms go up in the air. And then you will realize the whole body is gaining the energy. The blood flow is going from your arms through your body to your legs. Just one exercise. So today the workshop is not for theory, it is for the practical examples, practical thing which we can use. Alright? So this is to build my energy. Couple of examples, and when you do some Google and research, you will come lot of resources available which you can use while sitting there in your chair at your workstation itself. Okay? And now comes to your focus. Time is energy. Time is fixed. Energy is renewable by exercises, by being aware about my circadian rhythm, my ultradian rhythm. And most of the work I park during my surge, my high wave. During the crash, I rebuild my energy. During the rebound, I do some clerical work or the work which is not required much cognitive engagement required. So this is my time and energy. Now coming to focus, where we think that when we do multitasking, we are more productive. We are not. When we are doing multitasking, we are unproductive because we are juggling. Neither we are completing this nor that, and we are completely haywire. So for focus, anybody has heard the technique called Pomodoro?
हाय हेलो दीक्षित भाई स्वागत है स्ट्रीम पे.
Those who have heard the Pomodoro technique, can you say yes? Log in into your chat box. Pomodoro technique. Pomodoro. I use it personally and I find it very useful. Yeah. Pomodoro. Neeraj. Neeraj, do you use this technique for your focus? Neeraj Ahuja, are you there? Yeah. Right. So Neeraj is there. Anybody else who is using the Pomodoro technique? It is alignment with the energy, focus, energy. Pomodoro technique. Neeraj, can you explain it for the learners? Unmute yourself and would you like to explain it? How do you use it? Because you are a user.
Yes, sir. It's like you work for some hours, like in half an hour you work 25 minutes and take 5 minutes break after that.
Yes. Very good. That is called Pomodoro. And there is an app also. I'll see there in my cell phone, and very powerful. I like this very much. This is Pomodoro app which I have in my hand. And every day the target should be I should complete minimum 4 Pomodoro. And I say play. Now it starts. Is my app visible? Yeah. It starts and it will start for 25 minutes. 25 minutes. One Pomodoro is 25 minutes. Which means you put it on, download this app, put it on and focus on one task, not more than that. 25 minutes focus only on one task, and once the 25 minutes will get over, it will give a beep, it will sound. At that time it will give you 4-minute break. Generally the concept says 25 and 5 and 4 also, 4-minute or 5-minute break. 25 minutes you focus on one task, take a 5-minute break, and during the break remember, don't watch social media. This 5-minute break time is given to stretch, to breathe, to drink, to have a walk. What happens the moment one Pomodoro gets over? We are very tempted to look into my Instagram, my social media, my WhatsApp chats. Again, that will drain my energy. You take this Pomodoro, minimum 4 Pomodoro you should complete, which means 100 minutes, very productive, very focused on the task which you have taken in your hand, and 5-minute break, which is 20-minute break in between. Whenever I have to design a session, a program, I put one Pomodoro on and I focus completely on the task which I am supposed to do. So it is exceptional, wonderful tool which you can use. That is called single tasking rule, Pomodoro, and deep work. Single task, one task, Pomodoro, and deep work. Do you think it will help to improve your productivity?
नेटवर्क प्रॉब्लम है मेरा.
Do you see it useful, Pomodoro? Those who are the audience? Hello, are you there with me?
Yes sir.
So, do you think it will work? Yes, very good. So, when today I would expect if all of you can download this, give little space in your
Hey,
cell phone,
hey,
this
Dixit.
app, and implement it today when you go back after this session. And when we tomorrow again come back with the next techniques for managing my energy and my focus, please share your experience. Unless you do it, as we say it is a practical, realistic workshop where I have to do something. So make a promise that today when you go, please download this app in your mobile. At least give little respect. Freely available, I think 25-20 MB or size. I don't know exactly the size is, but it will improve your productivity. Okay. Now I would look for what question, and I had this small suggestion also. Most of the time when I looked at myself, when I'm in peak energy, what kind of work I can do at that time. So my little suggestion, whatever you're, for example, today you are getting up in the morning at 9 o'clock and you're 9 to 9:30, or sorry, 6 o'clock. And if you want to improve or increase your high surge energy window, you can start getting up half an hour early. Because that morning hour is very, very productive for most of the people. In fact, there was a startup owner, he used to say that I am a night owl person, my productivity is very high during the night time, but over a period of time when it was calculated, it is not. Though we call night owl, and nowadays the concept has come. In fact, my son also, he says I'm now night owl. He goes to sleep in the morning at 3:30 or 4. But then he realizes the half of the day till 12, he is dizzy, he is sleepy, he is lethargic, feeling lack of energy. But one day we went to visit one ashram there in Bandia Bailey. There is a place called Bandia Bailey. You know, I took him one day there. It is inside the jungle, and we stayed there. And we spent whole night there. In the morning when he got up, because everybody had to get up there at 5:30, he said one statement. He says, today the day looks bigger. He was again and again looking at the watch. It is only 8 a.m. and we have done so much of work. So my suggestion is, if you want to reap the benefit of your surge, half an hour, 1 hour, reduce it. Wherever you are getting up in the morning, 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock, just half an hour. But that peak will increase. At that time, you can use very productively. So whatever thesis, whatever assignments, writing, the reading, that time, that peak time, one should do.
This is a simulation
Now
game
comes
set in a
9 to
virtual world and does
1
not
PM, which is
represent
very
real
high.
life.
Your primary job
Please play in
responsibilities, your
moderation,
work,
take
you can
frequent
focus on
breaks,
that. Again,
and
2
play
to 4, you will have
responsibly.
little rest, little low focus work, small tasks. This time, don't study. When you are energy is low, don't study. Low focus work. Then again, 5 to 8, which is the transition time. There you can go for some walk, some gym, some shower, some change in the context, your workplace, your office, everywhere. Little change, some movement. And again, 7 to 29, again this is the blue zone they call, where medium study, you can complete the quizzes, you can watch the videos, some projects you can do. This way, if you define, lock your time slots according to the energy level, you will be enjoying more productivity in your work and less burnout, less stress. Am I making sense?
Yes, sir.
So let me repeat it. Three things. One, we have to be aligned with our circadian, ultradian rhythm. Time is fixed. We cannot manage time. We can only manage our energy. Energy is also of 4 types. One is physical energy, then my emotional energy, my digital energy, energy. I have to learn how to manage my energies. And 3 different pillars are there for my surge of energy. Then it comes to crash. Then it comes to rebound. I have to align my work, my task according to the
क्या
energy
घट
level.
गया खेल
And then to improve my focus, I have to come out of this mindset that multitasking is going to work. I have to take one task in hand, put on one Pomodoro, 25-minute focused work without looking at the devices, mute the notifications, come out of it, and after 25 minutes, when Pomodoro gives you a signal, take a 5-minute break, take 4 rounds, sip some water,
Mark the
deep
location.
breath, and some exercise, stretch. 4 Pomodoros in one sitting, you will yourself realize that now you develop some superhuman abilities. Like my son said, during the day he will be very large. I can do so many things. One day he got up literally 5:30 in the morning. So this is the message for me
Watch
today.
out.
And today's homework is that you have to study about the circadian effect and download this app in your mobile phone. Use 4 Pomodoros and meet tomorrow. I have some
Mark
more
the location.
concepts at the same time. At 1:30, I'll be waiting for you. Do you have any questions? I will be open for next 5 minutes. I think we have 5-minute time. Any query,
Watch out.
anywhere, anything which you want, double click. Please let me know. For today's session, if you have questions, I'm open for that.
Watch out.
थैंक यू लिख के
Okay,
निकल गया।
otherwise to Ashwin Dubaria sir. Thank you so much for listening to me. Tomorrow at 1:30, we'll have some
Watch out.
exercises, some work. So better if you tomorrow join with laptop or desktop because you have to do some work tomorrow. Only attending is not going to work. Learning happens by what learner does, not by what teacher
Mark
does.
the location.
So for today's session, I am done. Over to Ashwin Dubaria sir. Thank you sir.
बंद करो रे सर।
I think he is not around. Maybe he is busy. So, thank you so much for joining this call today. Tomorrow at 1:30. Till then, bye-bye. Have a good day.
थैंक यू सर।
Thank
I
you
got
so much.
supplies.
दीक्षित हो गया रे खत्म दीक्षित। ओहो स्कोप खुल गया था मेरा स्कोप खुल गया।
दोनों का सेम।
आजा लाडली माइनस कैसा है माइनस? जिंदगी कैसा कट रहा माइनस? ऐसे ही कटना चाहिए माइनस। क्या खेलना है?
का गाना सुन रहा हूँ पूरा
लिविक
का गाना सुन रहा हूँ। कुछ भी लगाओ बंदे को मार्केट फ्रस्ट्रेशन कम करना है बस।
Get ready.
एक मना तो रुको जी।
बड़ी जल्दी रैंक पुश कर लिया स्केच भाई तुमने तो।
रैंक पुश कहाँ रैंक पुश किया रे? एक टीडीएम
हमारे तो मास्टर हार्ड
सेट नहीं है।
This is a simulation
जीना
game
जीना
set in a
जीना
virtual
रे
world and does
तेरा
not
हुआ
represent real life.
मैं
Please
तेरी
play in
चूड़े
moderation,
रे
take
ओले
frequent breaks, and
रे।
play responsibly.
इसकी मशीन की जो आवाज़ है ना नॉइस फ्री मेरे को फ़ोन कूलर लेनी पड़ेगी भाई जो आवाज़ ना करे। ये आवाज़ करती है दिक्कत ये है। आजा माही आजा माही मुझसे मरते बचा फिर मर गया। और क्या कर रहा था गाइस? गाना मत बजाओ गाइस, लाइव स्ट्रीम चल रही है। माइनस गाना मत बजा, लाइव स्ट्रीम चल रही है। भाई सब अच्छे खेलने लगे क्या? इतना ही प्रो हो गया सब? लो था तुम लोग फ्री के किल दे के आ रहे हो क्या?
Watch out!
हेलो सनी, स्वागत है स्ट्रीम पे। क्या हाल चाल है सनी? और बताओ सनी, बाल बच्चे कैसे हैं तेरे? मस्त हो, लंच कर रहा हूँ। अच्छी बात है सनी, करो लंच। बाल ठीक हैं, बाल ठीक हैं, बच्चों का पता नहीं, ऐसा क्या?
This is a simulation game set in a virtual world
मुझे लगा
and does
बाल भी
not
ठीक नहीं है और
represent real
बच्चे भी
life.
पता नहीं कहाँ रह
Please
रहे
play in moderation,
इश।
take frequent breaks, and play responsibly. Let's fight together.
तुम्हारा
आज
टाइमिंग क्या है स्ट्रीम करने का?
क्या
टाइमिंग कितना है स्ट्रीम करने का?
कोई टाइमिंग नहीं है भाई,
क्या
मूड के
कभी
ऊपर है। अगर मूड ठीक है तो टाइम लाइव स्ट्रीम कर रहे हैं, मूड
It
खराब है
is
तो लाइव स्ट्रीम नहीं कर
showtime.
रहे।
Marked a
तुम्हारा
location.
नाम क्या है रियल में?
क्या लाडले?
Marked a location.
नाम हम सब यूट्यूब में डाला हुआ है डिस्क्रिप्शन में, तुम डिस्क्रिप्शन क्यों नहीं देखते हो? प्रैक्टिकल
हाँ तो भाई
रहने
लाइव
का
लाइव
लाइव का नाम
नहीं लाइव लाइव
यो रिबॉन, स्वागत है स्ट्रीम पे। क्या हाल चाल है रिबॉन? लेट हो गए रिबॉन तुम यार, स्लॉट अभी था, तुम बहुत लेट हो गए। वेट करो, मिल जाएगा स्लॉट। दूसरे वाले पे चलते हैं, पहले वाले पे खिचखिच बहुत ज़्यादा होती है।
पहले उतार।
इश दीक्षित
उतार।
दीक्षित तो बैंड हो जाएगा। हम भाई आज लिंक नहीं दिया और लाइव सब रुक जाओ ग्रुप में। अरे याद ही नहीं थी, लिंक देना भी है बोल के याद नहीं थी रे।
यहाँ ध्यान दो, ठीक है।
खेलने के चक्कर में पता ही नहीं चला। अरे साला,
यहाँ ध्यान दो, ठीक है।
ग्रुप में लिंक तुम भेज दो, ग्रुप में लिंक लाइव डाल दो भेज के।
रुको,
आज
गोली मत चलाना, ठीक है।
ये बहुत गलत हो गया, हमारी नस्ल को मिटा दिया गया।
साइड में उतरना भाई, बिना बंदूक का मारने तो बहुत ज्यादा।
कोई बात नहीं रे, पहला मैच है, चलता है।
पहला मैच फिर भी इतनी बेरहमी से तो नहीं मारता भाई।
कोई बात नहीं रे, अपने को आदत हो गई है रे, मौत के मुंह में घुल गई या क्या आने का।
पहले तो बग्गी है 4 चक्का में, वो सीटर टाइप लगता है। यहाँ पर कैंप किया है भाई,
Watch out!
यहाँ पर डैमेज है ना, बम से देखना घुसोगे तो।
Watch out! Marked a location.
देख उसका बंदा है, आराम से लेना उसको भी, आराम से लेना। अरे दोनों बार चीत आया
गया गया गया, पहला मैच गया।
हम लोग भी पहले मरे थे क्या भाई?
ये चारों बंदे एक जगह पे रहेंगे तो मरेंगे ही ना, एक को तो रिकॉल पे जाना चाहिए ईश्वे। हाँ हाँ हाँ, बहुत बुरा हुआ, बहुत बुरा हुआ। तो बात
लिपिक लगाओ भाई, लिपिक, इरंगल के प्रो नहीं है हम लोग।
तो बात क्या देखने को मिल रहा है भाई, मतलब कसम से इतना गंदा मैच तो हम आज तक नहीं देखा था।
देख लिया ना भाई, बहुत क्या देखना क्या है।
अब जिंदा क्यों समझ में नहीं आ रहा भाई।
This is a simulation game set in a
इतना
virtual
खतरनाक मैच
world
देख
and
के।
does not represent real life.
It is showtime.
Please play in moderation. Take frequent breaks and play responsibly.
It is showtime.
उतार अच्छे से। हाँ मैंने स्ट्रीम कर रहा तू?
नहीं, रात में करूँगा। अरे मेरे यहाँ थोड़ा वोल्टेज प्रॉब्लम है, पीसी डायरेक्ट बंद हो जाता है। मेरा वो भी खराब हो गया है वोल्टेज की वजह से। यूपीएस बोलता हूँ, क्या बोलते हैं, बैटरी खराब, यूपीएस।
कोई बात नहीं, कोई बात।
प्रॉब्लम हो जाएगा।
मेरे को कुछ जाना पड़ेगा लगता है, इस मैच के बाद नहीं जाएगा, जाके आएगा। क्या वाह, मैं स्ट्रीम कर
डिग्री पार कर देना, लोकेशन भेजे के कहला हम करवा बुआ नहीं आई थी।
हाँ पता है मेरे को। टी शर्ट तो बदल लेता हूँ।
लोकेशन भेजते हैं।
मैं गेम खेलने वाले भाई यार, मेरे को स्ट्रीम बंद करना पड़ेगा गाइस, घर पे गेस्ट आ रहा है। मैं सोचा ही था यही दिक्कत होती है, पता। जल्दी जल्दी मारो। मेरे को स्ट्रीम बंद करना पड़ेगा, तो जल्दी फिनिश कर रहा हूँ, क्योंकि मेरे को घर पे गेस्ट आ गए। गलत मेरे साथ ही गलत क्यों होता है, आ रहे हैं। माइनस यार, किस्मत बुरा, बुआ जी को लेने। अरे यार यही दिक्कत है मेरे को। कल से गेम अच्छा नहीं, अरे कल से गेम अच्छा क्या, मैं खेल नहीं पा रहा हूँ। घर पे कोई ना कोई गेस्ट आ रहा, दादी मरने वाली है तो।
देखने के लिए।
क्या बोल रही हो?
देखने के लिए।
स्ट्रीम अपनी है, कभी भी
Don't give up. Your teammates
अरे
can
बात
still
ये
recall
नहीं
you.
है, स्टार्ट करना बंद करना ये मेरी प्रॉब्लम नहीं है।
It's
कपड़ा
safe
कहाँ
here.
है?
Save me.
बात यह है कि दादी का डेथ होने वाला है तो सब घर पे भीड़ लग पड़ी है। कब कौन आ जा रहा पता नहीं चल रहा मेरे को। मेरे को लेने जाना पसंद नहीं है तो जाना पड़ेगा। छोड़ो मैं स्ट्रीम बंद कर रहा हूँ, बाद में आके खेलता हूँ। ठीक है गाइस?
ठीक ठीक ठीक।
चलो मैं स्ट्रीम बंद करता हूँ। मिलते हैं सबके साथ में, सब मिलते हैं फ्री होके मिलते हैं। बाय 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 बाय।